Good evening. Hello. Oh, we already hear the Nikki sounds today, I see. Hello, everybody. Oh, there she is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I can hear her. Hello? Hello? Why is one side? Okay. I think one side is the left side is quieter than the right, but hopefully that's just for me. I think I know what it is. It's my headphones. It's not. Is it okay for you guys? How's this side? Testing, 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 testing. Okay, for me, the left side is totally quieter than the right. You might be asking yourself, Jen, did you not test before the stream? Technically I did. It sounds balanced to you. Thank God. Okay, it's just me then. That's fine. Ooh. Thank you for the pet the doggo redeem. Let's see. Hello Thrash. Hello Whiskers. Hello Dodge. Hello Kim. Hello Heart. Hello Gala. Oh, hello Kyle. 1 second. Nikki Doodle. Nikki Doodle. Your adoring fans are here to listen to your beautiful cries once again. Oh, I know. Shh. You wanna go there? No, you don't wanna go there. Do you wanna go down and eat? Yeah, you were eating earlier. 1 second. Oh, yeah, there you go. Let's see. Hello, Lane Pop. Familiar faces we haven't seen in a while. I don't know, it's been kind of a long time. Give me 1 second. This is bothering me. There we go. Do we want it like this, or do we want it? I don't know. We don't usually have it on, so maybe we can keep it on. Let's see. Love the night setting, yeah. I wonder if I'm moving too far to the right and left. I can change the settings. Maybe we can leave it for now. Your ears are biased. You often get more tingles in the right. Oh, okay. It's the volume though. So I think in that case you would have noticed. Maybe it would have been pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious for me. Hello, Icy. Audio is quite good. Nice. I have not done ASMR in, was it a year? I didn't want to say a year and then it was only like half a year or something like that. But it definitely felt like a year. So I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I did technically practice while I was trying to record the ASMR video that I still owe, but over half a year. Okay, so almost. Oh, okay, that startled me. Let me mute that. You guys didn't hear it though, at least. Alexa, thank you for the follow. Please make yourself at home. Welcome. Last ASMR stream was around July or August. Okay, so almost a year. Sounds about right. Whew. Okay, we are supposed to be doing Q&A today. Let me try to fix this setup a bit first because I think it's not quite tracking as well as it could be. And I was running late today because dinner and Mr. Nephew. Oh, I hear him. So I did not get to adjust beforehand, but that's alright. Let's see. Give me 1 moment. The question submittals are in the forum in our Discord. I think there's also a site too. that I do not remember the URL for. What button did I press? What the heck? Yeah, no worries, Dash. Please get some good, sweet rest. Rest well. Okay, there we go. Let's move this over here so we can. Okay, okay, okay. And do that. Alright. Oh wait. Hold on. I wasn't staring straight on at the thing. Give me a second. 1 second. There we go. Alright. Right. The URL, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I still really like the hair, but we should put it away for now, maybe. Let's see. I did remember at the very least to bring my little box of triggers. Yes, Nikki Doodle. One moment. Let's put that down there. Hi, sweetie. Oh, can you guys hear Mr. Nephew? I am pretty sure that he is being loud enough right now. Gen ASMR stream, yeah, our first one in a very, very long time. It's okay, we at least had the VODs, right? Right, it's fine. I am not sure how often. Little squeal, but it was quiet, okay. I am not sure how often we will be doing them. For now, I'm gonna keep it at once a week. It might be less often in the future. I don't think it'll be more often. Probably not. I have a lot of games in my backlog. Hello, Fist. Welcome. Okay. Where is... Hello, Slime. He's back into it. Yeah, we'll see how we feel. Okay. Where is the Q&A? Q&A is here. Alright, we'll pick up where we left off last time. Alright, Doja's question is, would your ideal streamer be someone who has the same kind of personality or vibe as you? Depends. I think it's the easiest way to put it would be to reference the inspirations slide that I did during debut yesterday. All of those streamers have the personalities and vibes that I enjoy for different reasons. So it depends, it varies. I enjoy Jay's very comfortable streams. Even though it's not technically ASMR, it's still so chill that you can just like fall asleep even when she's like gaming or just chatting. And then like on the opposite side of the spectrum, you have like Beto streams, who I definitely don't listen to that to fall asleep. I use that more while I'm like working, and I have that on the side, or like if I was gaming off stream. Jay's like Bob Ross, yeah, exactly. Where it's more just for entertainment. I would love to be, if I had to choose, I think I would love to be as funny, to be just very, very entertaining. Right now I think it's like somewhere in the middle, where sometimes I'm funny, and sometimes it's chill. It's never really just one or the other. Hello, Rotary. Same app. too, yeah? Yeah, is J Live 2D gonna have an afro? She could pull it off. If anyone can, Jake can. Jake can pull off anything. Um, yeah. Yeah, there were other streamers I listed too, but as far as like the two main traits, I really like streamers that are either super comfy in everything they do. Fav is also one of them. Fav's like, I still remember when like Fav did an not ASMR stream, a horror game. Fav was playing a horror game, and even though it was a horror game, it was so chill that I fell asleep during the Fav horror game. It was a great stream. It was wonderful. I just noticed you did it. What did I do? What did I do? April 23, 2023, Jenna got her cozy tag back. I didn't put a cozy tag. I left tags. I only added the ASMR tag. I think before it was like cozy and chaotic comp. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was both. So I took out the chaotic comp for this stream because hopefully it's not gonna be chaotic. And then I just left the cozy one. By the way, do we want music in the background? Or do we just want to keep it like this, like really quiet music? I don't know if that'd be distracting. That is naturally trill, yeah. Yeah. Excellent vibes. Yes, Sneaky Doodle, can I help you? Is this good for you? Okay. That way if people want to like do something in the background, I guess. Yeah, good like this? Okay. Sounds good. Oisho. Alright. Here we go. Let's bump into my other mic, sure. Alright. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me hydrate. 1 second. Hello, King. Welcome. I bet your 3DO must be gathering a lot of dust during ASMR hiatus. There was a little bit of dust that I had to clean off, and then when I tried it out, I did have to also change the battery too, but it still works. I'm just glad that it still works. I was very nervous because I forgot how to set it up, but thankfully it's still very easy. Before I had a cord that was really annoying to unplug, and I needed to do that constantly when I was switching between the mics, our 3DO and our regular mics. So thankfully, I got a different cord and it is better now. I had to clean the dust out of the ears too. Yeah, thankfully I think that one wasn't so bad. Or you guys would have dust in your ears. Disgusting. Could do like a little cleaning stream. It feels dangerous though. If I like make a mistake and then I just break the ears. Alrighty. Let's see. What is a game series that you would love to get revived? Either a remaster or a sequel. You can do this question for a TV show or anime as well. I feel like there was an anime that I kind of wanted to continue, but it kind of just stopped. But for game series, it's easy. I want another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. That would be nice. Hello, Brand. I think I could probably also think of other games too. I mean, before I would have said Professor Layton, but thankfully we've already got a new Professor Layton game coming. Yeah, ASMR time. I'm not sure how much ASMR it'll be. I haven't done this in so long. I'm forgetting to even do triggers. Just whenever I remember it. I've lost some things too, I think. There's some things that are just not in the box. Hello, Ultraplex. Hello, Vexus. It's okay. They're scattered somewhere around here. Oh, Mr. Nephew do be screaming. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is the big one. If this was like a year ago, before the announcement, I would have said Cranblue Relink 2, because there still wasn't like it was still kind of up in the air a little bit. I'm sure I could think of more if I had time. There must be something else, but yeah. We deserve another Professor Layton, not Professor Layton, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. The stories are always so good. They're so good. And then the one that they remade, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX, was had a really nice art style. It had like a pretty storybook or art style, and the quality of life changes were nice, which is like the one other thing about Mystery Dungeon that is hard, is because, or made it hard to get through, because the gameplay was not the most fun. Has it really been half a year? Apparently it's been over half a year. Like 9-ish months. Hello, Ion. Oh, I thought of another one and then I forgot it again. What was it? Mike is crisp, yeah? I hope it's a good kind of crisp. I didn't mess with any of the settings, so it's the same as it was before. Honestly, I probably really should, but I'm scared. Every time I touch it, it gets worse. It gets worse every time. Hi, Nikki Doodle. You wanna come back here? No? You can stay there. No, there was something and now it's bothering me. Oh my god, what was it? Nikki, what was I thinking of? Hi, sweetie. Hello, my love. Pokemon. Oh, Story of Seasons. Hello, Zero. I want a new Story of Seasons game, but I want it to be better than Pioneers of Olive Town. I want it to have like actual little avatars next to the characters' names, so we can see their expressions and stuff. It felt awkward because you can only see the 3D models, which weren't very expressive, you know. I don't know. I miss the old Story of Seasons, Harvest Moon games. Mara looking beautiful. Thank you. And Sunhaven and Stardew Valley don't really scratch that same itch for me. And I'm just not a fan of mods. Hey, one day. Model is hella cute. Thank you. Alright. Please don't lick the cork board, Nikki. That is not for eating. That is for me. I like the shading effect. Yeah, we can turn it off too. But I feel like it's a really nice effect. For ASMR too. And just in general. It's so pretty. Let's see. is a necessary evil in your life that you have to accept. That things cost money and that I cannot simply quit my job and go full-time streaming just because I want to. So that's a necessary evil. Money is like the universal necessary evil. Capitalism. Zero, thank you for the resub for 9 months. I hope you continue enjoying the emotes. We have new emotes too, for those of you who have not seen. One of the replies to that question was Thrash by Thrash himself. Yes, I see that now. Yeah, Thrash is the other one, but definitely feeling the money one. Yeah, that's okay. One day, a really cute, handsome stranger is gonna walk up to me and he's gonna give me $1,000,000 and ask nothing in return. And then I can quit my job and just stream. It'll be great. Would you consider yourself enough of a person as an adult should strive to be? Oh, responsible enough of a person as an adult should strive to be? No, absolutely not. 100% no. No. The opposite. If you look up like what a person should not be, you would find me. That would be me. What is your favorite type of dessert? Crepes? If only just because I haven't had one in forever. I miss crepes. Sorry. I forgot I can't just sniffle on the mic. Jen, I'm so responsible with a mouthful of expired cookies. Listen, if something is a little bit expired, depending on what it is, then that's okay. Hello, John. Welcome. Depending on what it is. If the cookies are just a little bit expired, you know, that's just a chance that you can take. And if you lose the food poisoning gacha, then that's on you. But sometimes it can be worth the risk. Like our mac and cheese that was expired for months and months. Good for you, John. I always get way too proud of myself for doing the smallest of adult things. Food poisoning gacha. Yeah, sometimes you win it, sometimes you lose. I don't want to jinx myself or anything, but I don't think I've ever gotten serious food poisoning. I don't think I've ever really gotten it. I feel like I would know because apparently it's really bad. Oh, shh. Do you want to go down, Nikki? Nikki wants to go down. Okay, one moment. Oh yeah, what is that? My headphones. 1 second. One second. There you go. My new headphone cable is supposed to come in tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. Cat ASMR? No, that is my dog. Good night, Lane Pop. Have a good rest. Thanks for cozy time, of course. Alrighty. But yeah, favorite type of dessert? Crepes. Because I haven't had one in forever, and I desperately want one again. Hold on. I think we can. There we go. Is it just me? Does it feel like the shadow toggle is on? Oh my god, why was it on? What the heck? I think I accidentally hit it when I bumped into my keyboard earlier. Teehee. Jen needs expired cookies? No. Maybe once. Because I'm being shady? Of course not. Never. What was a bad thing? I think I saw it. I usually read all of the comments, but like if I don't really have anything to say about one, I might not say anything. broke a game and got an impossible vehicle? That sounds like a great thing. You're telling me I don't always look yandere? I never look yandere. What do you mean? I thought you wanted it because it's nighttime or something. I mean, I didn't even notice it at first, so it kind of, it's hard to even tell, really. Okay, let's see. What is Nikki's favorite treat? She is very limited in the treats that she can have. Usually it's just a dental treat. Just a dental treat. At least it's like kind of good for her, right? What is my favorite movie? I don't have a favorite movie anymore. I don't really watch a lot of movies, and I don't know. I don't have time to. Greenies, I have no idea what that is. Your Q&A question is what was dinner? Chili spaghetti, chili cheese fries, and garlic bread. I wanted something that I knew I would have leftovers to take to work tomorrow. And apparently my family was having fish, and I am not a fish eater. So, no fish for me. No fish for me. I really wish these headphones. It's fine. Whatever, it's fine. Sounds great. Yeah. You don't get greenies for the little one? Oh, now I know what you mean. I thought you were talking about the movie thing. Yes, they're greenies. They're greenies. Jen is too rich. I wish I was too rich. I wish I was too rich. If only I could be too rich. They're expensive now too, though. They're like, what was it? It was like $20-something for the small bag. They're so expensive. I was like, oh my god. She's almost out, I think, but I still haven't bought her a new bag because I was like, that's insane. That is insane. No, I need to. I gotta get it. The price of pampering Nikki. Yeah. She deserves it. Oh, she went back to sleep. Good night, Nikki. What is your favorite novel or book series? I do not read. What would be your ultimate Pokemon team? Choose 6. My ultimate Pokemon team would probably be favorites, but I would still want to like have them be a little bit of a balanced team. As far as favorites go, I do like I like Alolan Vulpix, I like Gumi, I like LGM, I like Circuitry, and Mimikyu. That's like 5, right? I don't know who the 6th one would be. Gumi and Mimikyu are great, yeah. The issue is that most of my favorites are babies, and I wouldn't want to evolve them. Oh, I really like Latias too. Maybe it's cheating to choose legendaries, but a favorite is a favorite, and if it's a dream team, then it doesn't have to be realistic. Hisui and Zorua. I do like Hisui and Zorua too. What was it again? It was like Ghost Dark or something. The Pokemon question. Yeah. I was saying it would be something like Alolan Vulpix, LGM, Gumi, Circuitry, Latias. Sloan, thank you for the follow. Please make yourself at home. Hello, welcome. Hello, Ed. I do like Hisui and Zorua too, and Mimikyu, so. something like that. And then I would probably try to. Oh, normal ghost, right. And then probably try to narrow it down from there based on how terrible the team comp is, which is already really bad because most of them are babies. Yeah, we're chilling. We're just vibing right now and doing some question and answer. Alvaro, thank you for the follow. Please make yourself at home. Baby power, that's right. Originally, I wanted to do the solo Nuzlocke with like one of my favorites, which was probably going to be a baby Pokemon. Hello, Alvaro. Welcome. That's why I chose Latias as one of the options. I do like Metagross too a lot. Hisui and Zorua, they were surprise trade in not Sword Shield, Scarlet Violet. Nice. I forgot that you can get them in that game. Delco, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Larvitar is cute, but it's not one of my favorites. I think one day I would like to play Scarlet too. Just because I've almost always played like both versions, just for the sake of playing it again, but it's a little bit different. Then again, these days the games are so expensive that it's kind of hard to justify. Maybe one day we can try some kind of like Nuzlocke thing, where we just close our eyes and encounter something. I don't know. Be fun to play it again. I love Pokemon. We are doing the White 2 Nuzlocke right now though, so we'll see. But yeah, I couldn't do a Babymon for the solo Nuzlocke because apparently I guess doing a whole run with just one mon is very difficult. Who would have guessed? What starter did we get for the Nuzlocke? Oh, I let chat vote between Beldum, Latias, and no, I don't think there is Whiskers. I let chat vote between Beldum, Latias. What was the last one? I don't remember what the last one was. Oh, Shaman. Thank you, Brad. Yes, Shaman. Which, Shaman wasn't maybe the best of choices because it's just a pure grass type. But, wanted to give a cute option too. Latias might have been the best, maybe, but we ended up with Beldum, and I forgot how slow the growth rate is for pseudo-legendaries. But we're not dead yet. Guessing the family is awake? Yes, they are. Hopefully they will be going, my nephew will be going to sleep in about half an hour or so. We'll see. BTP, or no, BPD, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Beldum, at least it's a starter that can evolve. Yes, I did choose them. Just because the Nuzlocke is already quite hard in and of itself without it being like randomized or something. But if I die, then I don't know. Maybe we can let chat choose the next starter, which would also be a really bad idea. But we'll see. Oh, Mr. Nephew. Shh, be quiet, Mr. Nephew, please. Love the background. Thank you, Vinny. 1 second. Fire wanted to know if I was going to play Infinite Fusions at one point. Hold on, give me 1 second. 1 second. Hi, Nikki. You okay? You laying down? You good? Oh, she big yawn. Mr. Nephew ASMR. He is not in the room, but the 3DO is so sensitive that it still picks it up. don't have any plans currently to play Infinite Fusions. I think Apollyon is gonna play it later, and I might just, I don't know, I might watch him play it. We'll see. I like fan games where the Pokemon are completely new. And they're kind of new, but we'll see. We'll see. Currently, no, I'm not planning on playing it. I also have a lot of other games on the backlog, as you guys can see, or some of you saw during the debut. I had to think of I had to think of 8 games for the backlog itself, things that we were gonna play soon, but not yet. I had to think of games to do for our first stream schedule. I wanted it to be 1 second. Yes, Nikki. Yes, Nikki Doodle Doo. Okay, sorry. Hello. What? You want me to come over there and pick you up? Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Alright. What was I talking about again? I had to think of 7 different things that we were gonna do for our first stream schedule. I wanted it to be varied so that maybe, I know originally I was like, oh yeah, 2 playthroughs, but when I was thinking about it more, I thought maybe it'd be better to have it be, give more of a variety for the first week at least. Hello to you. Yeah, I'm doing our first return scuffed ASMR stream with Nikki crying and Mr. Nephew in the background again, just like the good old days. Thank you, Kenneth. Welcome. So yeah, 8 different things for the backlog. 7 things for our stream schedule, and then I had to, and then the last thing that I figured out was what we were gonna do for the endurance stream, which maybe was something I should have figured out before, but you know, that's okay. We did it eventually. I want to play those games, the games that I didn't already play. Soonish, Melatonin, and stuff like that. We'll see when we have time. I know we're planning to do Toriba, the crane game. That might not take the whole 3 hours or so because Toriba is very expensive. So we might stop after we get like 1 or 2 prizes. And then we'll spend the rest of the time doing something else. Hey, there you go, Nikki. So yeah, Toriba, and then our Ring Fit adventure stream. The Ring Fit part will probably be very short because, okay, slamming of the doors. Because I'm very out of shape, so we'll go as long as we can for that. Yes, exercise. Jen has to exercise, and then maybe after that we'll do a little bit of something else. Maybe Can Your Pet or something. I'm not sure. We'll see. Hi, Nikki. Hi, sweetie. Yes. Backlog is so long. It's so long. And then when Honkai comes out, oh boy. Hopefully, I don't know. If I become obsessed with it, then who knows what'll happen. But with any luck, I won't. And we'll be okay, and I'll be a good streamer. Don't spend your life savings in 3 hours. Yeah. Yeah, when I was watching, like, Battle to, Toriba, I think he spent, like, $150, something like that. And he did, in one session, and he did 2 Toriba streams. So, we'll probably go less than that, definitely. But I do want to win 1 or 2 things. I think it would be exciting. I'm a little bit nervous because, since I'm gonna be moving, hopefully it comes here before I move. Otherwise, we might have problems. You can't save scum your money back, that's right, but it's okay. It's okay because when I was watching Beto play it, if you're really, really bad at the game, then the staff helps you. they like move the prize down for you. They make it easier. It's a great time because he was trying so often for so long that eventually they basically had to put it right like basically inside the win area, and he still couldn't get it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna do so badly. I'm gonna do so badly. I want to win one thing. We have to win one thing, you know? Yeah, I've heard if you keep failing and looking pathetic in arcades, they basically do it for you. Yeah, I've heard Japan specifically has a reputation for being really nice with stuff like that, where you can go up to the staff and you can ask them if they can move the prizes. So that'd be great. It'd be great. I don't know what we're gonna win. I think they changed the prizes out, but we'll see. We'll see. Hi, Nikki. I think she hears Mr. Nephew, and so she's getting nervous. You're okay. Alright. What type of kid were you back in high school? I was. Thank you for the comf trio. Can we get a Pikachu? Well, it depends if they have a Pikachu. We'll see. And it depends. Sorry. It depends how hard it is to get that Pikachu. Hello, Nikki. What type of kid were you back in high school? We have a Pikachu at home. Oh, shh. Do you want to go back down? You want to go back down? Oh, there you go. Okay. Nikki is the Pikachu? No, I did buy my nephew like a Pikachu hat at one point. That kind of counts. It's like a little plushy hat for like babies. He didn't really like it very much, but I got him to wear it like once. Back in high school, hi Ashy, I hope the cruise is going well. Back in high school, I was, in a word, very deeply, I was introverted. I had a group of friends, but outside of them, I was very deeply antisocial. You look beautiful, Jen. I know. Thank you. And I remember in my last year, the way they did it was depending on what your schedule was in high school, that decided who you had your lunch with, pretty much. And in my last year, I did not I did not share lunch with any of my friends. So that senior year of high school was really rough for me. Did I do extracurricular? A little bit, but then I stopped because once again I was really introverted and I didn't really befriend anybody there. So I kind of stopped going. Uh, yeah, yeah. People are always like, "Oh, I wish I could go back to high school and stuff like that," and I'm like, high school was fine, but I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. I think I'm alright. Um, yeah, it it was a bit more difficult for me because after middle school, my family had moved, so I went to a high school where I didn't know anyone. So I did have a group of friends, but outside of them, it's not like I had a lot of acquaintances or anything like that. Don't want to go back. Yeah, it depends on what the experience was. It wasn't bad for me, but eh, eh. I think that's the same for a lot of people though. Like high school was, I mean, in high school it's so much easier to, you've already like built up your social group and you see them very easily, whereas after like college, when you're working and stuff, it's kind of hard to still be with to still see friends. It's not the same. It's not the same. Yeah, I certainly, I don't see any of my high school friends anymore. I am not in contact with them at all. I'm sure they're doing great. Yeah. Homework was not fun either. I'm so glad that now I don't have to do homework anymore. Work is okay. I mean, work is work, but at least I don't have to still do things after I get home. Some people do, but thankfully my job is not like that most of the time. Unless I'm like, teleworking, obviously. Um, what is your Myers-Briggs personality type? I took it once back in high school. I don't remember what it is. I don't really care for those things. Um, so I have no intention of doing it again, especially because it's such a long testing. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna do it again, and I'm not sure what it is, which is probably not the answer you were looking for. I don't even remember what each one means. What are the first three things you'd do if you won the lottery? Quit my job. Announce that I'm going full-time streaming, which doesn't really count. That's not really a huge major thing. Give money to my friends and family, and then drop off the face of the planet otherwise, so that people couldn't ask me for money. People that I don't really know, because that's what always happens, right? And then what else are you supposed to do? You're supposed to like off the face of the world, yeah, not the edge of the world, sorry, but like the face of the world. How much does chat get? Nothing. Oh god, imagine that. No, no, if that happened to me, you guys would never know. You can't announce those kind of things publicly, because then all you're gonna do is get people coming to you telling you they need money. And I'm sure some of them have like legitimate needs, but you don't know, because some people will just lie to you. They will totally just lie to you. So yeah, only my friends and family would know, preferably. And I can just stream for the rest of my life. I would be so happy. I could have the best stream setup. I could never DC again. I would never have to worry about it because I was rich. Um, probably get my own place that's soundproofed so that you guys can't hear my family. But Jen, you are rich? No, I am not. I wish I was rich. If I was rich, I wouldn't have to have a full-time job while streaming every single day. It would be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice. I mentioned earlier that, I can't remember what day it was, but something happened and, not unexpected, I guess, but, my, certain members of my family had basically taken, 8% of my life savings. And if I was rich, I wouldn't have to worry about it as much, but I'm just like, if only. Jerry, thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. How was your stream? What were you guys playing? Welcome, not 8%. That's me just making up a number. But something like that. Congrats on re-debut, thank you so much. Hello, raiders. What were you up to today? Were you also doing ASMR? Hello, Classic T. Hello, Zimbabwe. Hello, Pow Pow. Hello, Sigmund, Karma, Crochet, Angela, Face Daniel, Kuro, Lurkaroo, Numi, Hidenin. The motto is amazing, thank you. I love it so much, thank you, Cherry. Hello, Patrick. You did a karaoke stream, nice. I hope you had a lovely karaoke stream. I hope you had fun. If you... Shh, shh, shh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My family is still awake. If you have to go get some sleep or get yourself something to eat, please do so. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the follows. Give me 1 second. One moment. My room is not properly soundproofed, unfortunately, and we are going to be moving in a few months. And also, proper soundproofing is really expensive. But yeah, thank you again for the raid, fellas. Make sure you guys go give Cherry a follow if you're not already. Sorry again about the background sounds. Santista and Patrick, thank you for the follows. Please make yourselves at home. I thought that was your mom. That was my brother-in-law, actually. This is why we don't do a lot of ASMR streams. The background noise makes my anxiety peak through the roof. Ooh. Have a good lurk. Thank you. We are just doing our first ASMR stream in like 9-ish months, and doing some Q&A questions from debut. Well, it was for debut. Let's see. Tell us about 3 experiences or things in your life that you are most proud of. Hello, Huntress. Have a good lurk. Have a good rest. Good night. Hope classes go well. Thank you for dropping by. Things that I am most proud of. I have things that I have on the wall to kind of pad it out, but it's not enough because he's literally on the other side of the wall. And at this point, I'm moving in a few months. There's really just no point. What was I saying? 3 things in my life that I am most proud of. I'm proud of our channel, I guess. We have come a long way in these 2.5 years or something like that. And proud of my sister, who, Clara Jets, thank you for the follow. She's gotten really far, even though she's younger than me. And I appreciate all that she does for me. I'm very proud of her. I don't know. Things in my life that I'm proud of. My nephew? These are all just easy outs, honestly speaking. Yeah. Simple answers. I think that my nephew is, he's a little rascal, but he's still a good kid. Proud of my work? No, I don't. My work is not, it's not something I'm passionate about. It really just pays the bills. That's about it. I think as far as myself goes, it's really just the streaming part. That's about it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What are your favorite songs? Who are the artists whose songs you know well? Can karaoke? Currently, my favorite songs are like, I like Suzume. I like the song from Suzume, and Idol by YOASOBI. Those are the two that have been stuck in my head recently. I cannot sing either of them though. I'm not sure I will ever be able to sing them. I don't actually listen to enough music to be able to learn it. But artists that I know really well are really just like Yui and like Taylor Swift probably. That's about it. I just don't have time to listen to music anymore because I can't really do that at work. Actually, I'm not even sure where my cord is to charge my AirPods. I haven't used it in like months because I just don't remember where it is. It's somewhere. What were your major childhood influences? Games, people, experiences, or anime? Childhood influences. Taylor Swift Marathon on repeat. Yeah, but it would especially have to be unarchived, or I would get DMCA'd so hard, so quickly. Major childhood influences. My parents. I don't really have anything else. My friends, probably. Like, it's not anything like, there isn't any like celebrity or any particular media that affected me a lot as a child. I wasn't consuming a ton of media as a child, and that's probably a good thing. So I think it's just the normal, generic parents and friends. Why am I pouting? Stop pouting. Yeah, that's about it. If I was trapped on an island, what 3 items would I bring? Doesn't matter, I would simply perish. I'd probably have no cell phone service. Even if I had like a raft or something, could I bring like a huge boat? Like a giant ship that could like radio out? I wouldn't know how to use the radio, but I could at least try. or a radio, or just a straight up radio, maybe. I certainly couldn't pilot the boat. Bring Nikki? No, she would die. Absolutely not. And fresh water? Otherwise, I would die really quickly. There's probably a correct answer for this. I certainly wouldn't have it. I would not. There's a type of person that could survive crash landing on a desert island. I am not that person. And I accepted that. People are like, Jen, what would you do in the apocalypse? I would not. I would not survive the apocalypse. In a horror movie, I would be the first to go, and I've accepted that. That's okay. It's okay with me. What are your dream collabs for the games you play? Any specific characters from one game that you would love to play in another game? Oh god, I thought you meant like collabs as in who do I want to collab with? And I'm like, I am so unsocial. I do not collab. I do not ask for collabs. I am not comfortable with collabing with other people just because there's a certain level of social skills that you need to bring to a collab that I just don't have. And I think that's not fair to them. It's not fair to ask them to, like what I said, like break the ice, be the social person. You have to give something in a collab, and I can't do that. But to answer your actual question, oh please, you would be fine. No, I am not. This is not me being humble. This is me telling you. This is me saying that I could not. Not even Jay. I have not like hung out with Jay in a personal level. Like I know that your guys' perception of me is like the things that happen on stream. Samueli, thank you for the follow. Welcome. But it's like a limited perspective, you know. I would feel bad because I don't like, I haven't actually like, you mean outside of you mean you exist outside of stream? I know, but yeah. Hashtag Lemjim Shh. Dream collabs for games that I play. I think that Granblue and Genshin should collab just so that more people would play Granblue. I don't really care about Genshin specifically because Genshin will succeed no matter what. If Granblue could get nice collabs, then that'll be nice, if only to get more people to play it. But that's kind of hypocritical of me to say because I haven't been playing Granblue in a while. Yeah. Honestly, anything popular collabing with Granblue is nice. I know people would want like have brought up like Pokemon or stuff like that. Anything that I like with Granblue would be nice too. There isn't anything in particular I would really want. A Nier collab would be cool. Nier Automata. I get the sense Stario will collab with GBF. I get the sense that it won't. The only collab that Genshin has had is with the Horizon Zero Dawn game, and that's a pretty popular mainstream game. Granblue is not a mainstream game. I don't really think that MiHoYo would feel that there was a benefit for them to collab with Granblue. I don't really see that ever happening, but it would be cool if it did. So yeah, as far as collabs go these days, I'm not super. I haven't been super into them as before. Probably because I've just been playing less gacha games. Yeah, yeah. It would be nice if one day I could be comfortable enough to collab with people. But that day is not today. And it probably will not be for a very long time. And because Genshin was on the PlayStation, yeah, makes sense. Still a very interesting choice to me. That is, well, I mean, depends on your perspective, Arctic, but I wish you a raise. Let's see. Tell us about your plushie collection. I have downsized it greatly than it was before. I will probably downsize again after I move or before I move. There's a lot of things that I need to throw out. Not throw out, but donate. Pato, thank you for the follow. Please make yourself at home. No, not plushies. I mean, I kind of should though, you know? My room is kind of cluttered, and I'm not the best at cleaning constantly, you know? Get rid of your bed or clothes or I don't know, something else, not the plushies, huh? When I have a bigger room, maybe. Shadow, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You'll take them, unfortunately. The shipping would be a lot because I prefer big plushies. They're very cute. I will probably just donate some. Not a lot, because I did downsize already. So just a few more. Yeah, mostly it is Pokemon. Big plushies, yeah. Like let's see, about like the size of a pillow, maybe twice as thick, something like that. Like the size of like a cushion. Fairly big, fairly big. Thank you for the hydrate routine, dude. Let's see. Tell us about what the average day in Gen World looks like. That's great, Arctic, but it's kind of off topic, you know? We're talking about something else right now. Yes, Nikki, one moment. Give me 1 second. Hello. What's up? Okay. Alright. An average day, is very boring. It's really just boring. I wake up at like 5. I wake up before 6 in the morning. I get ready. I catch my bus to work. I go to work. I come home. I stream. I sleep. Repeat. That's it. I sleep at like 1 in the. I fall asleep by like 1 in the morning, hopefully. So it's about 5 hours of sleep. We stream for like 3-ish hours usually. This is all weekday stuff. On the weekends, I will usually sleep until about 7:30-ish. If I'm still tired, I will just let the dog go out, eat breakfast, maybe take another nap if I'm still tired. Usually maybe around at the earliest like 10 in the morning. Then we have our daytime stream. And after that, I'll eat lunch, take another nap, eat dinner, and then we have our nighttime stream. I work so hard for you guys. Is it for you guys or is it for me? It's at least part of it's for me. Hello, cars, welcome. But yeah, busy, busy, busy. So I don't really have a lot of time anymore. That's why I say I don't really have time anymore to watch shows or watch movies. Is this part of the vibe? Well, we're doing ASMR right now, so usually it's pretty chill like this, as ASMR streams be. It is our first one in a very long time. We're just doing Q&A right now. Yeah, I try to catch up on Battle VODs if I'm teleworking at the same time. But other than that, not much. Since I did get into Oshinoko, I will somehow have to squeeze in time for that somewhere. But I am not sure how or when. Hello, Soul Gamer. I feel that I used to always sleep long because I was jobless for 3 years, but recently I found a full-time job. It's gonna reduce the amount of sleep you get. Oh yeah. Yeah. When I was in school, I used to still get a decent amount of sleep, I think. But now it is less. It is less, but at least I'm not oversleeping anymore. I used to oversleep a lot when I was younger. So at least I'm having fun. At least I get to stream. That is all that I want. I just want to stream. If I have to have a full-time job, then that's just part of life. But at least I still get to come home and do what I love, which is stream. Has your persona / lingo ever leaked into a non-stream environment? For example, threatening someone with a ban outside of Twitch. That would be that's not really something that you could accidentally do. Like, you can accidentally say, like, like a Twitch word, like, you know, you accidentally say pog or something like that. That's a thing that I've heard people do, or heard of people doing, but specifically saying, oh, I'm gonna ban you, then that's a different kind of thing. But I have accidentally used, like, online lingo, like I don't know. I said LOL out loud once. OMG. I feel like I've accidentally said one of those things. Oh, BRB. Yeah, I think I've accidentally maybe said BRB once out loud. Maybe. Not like at work, but maybe to my sister or something. I feel like BRB is accepted now. No, she was like, did you just say BRB to me? I was like, shoot, sorry. But thankfully, not at work. I think I almost slipped up once, but I think I caught myself. Acronyms are just normal speech, not Twitch. Yeah, not Twitch talk necessarily, but other people do Twitch talk. I don't usually have that issue because I don't usually say Twitch talk anyway. Said BRB to your receptionist. Oh, yeah, most of my coworkers are older than me, so they would not understand. Other than that, though, I think outside of like maybe 2 times, I've never said it to anyone. If I was making a cult, what would be my 3 main commandments? Don't insult or talk down to me. That would be the biggest one. I don't know. Just look at the rules page. That's it, really. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I don't think it would be different than that. No pineapple on pizza, no puns. Yeah, that too. Yeah, those are a good second and third rule. Yeah, I think would be good. Don't be rude. Yeah. You said if whiskers, so that was your question. What is your favorite animal and why is it a whale? Hello, Saya. Welcome. My favorite animal is not a whale. They're fish. I like fish. I like saltwater fish specifically. When I was young, my family got a saltwater aquarium, and in fact, I hate whales. I hate them. They got a saltwater aquarium, and we used to go to the fish store, and we used to buy saltwater fish, and they were so pretty. I used to get books with pretty pictures of saltwater fish. And there was one summer where my family would just go out and we would just go fishing for our aquarium. We were really, really into saltwater fish at the time, and that's why I don't eat seafood, because we got really attached, and for a while we stopped eating seafood. The rest of my family eventually started again, but I never did. I've told you guys this story before, but at one point, we had two aquariums, if I'm not mistaken, and my dad was just taking us home from school, well, from my grandma's house, which is where we go to after school. Japanese Mia, thank you for the follow. Please make yourself at home. And he stopped us outside of the door, and he said, "Girls, I just wanted to tell you in advance that while everyone was out, my parents were at work, we were at school, there was a power outage, and because of the power outage, the aquarium had stopped working. It stopped like pumping like air and stuff. Hello, welcome. And so a lot of them had passed away, and I remember that I just immediately just started bawling. I was just crying, sobbing, because they were basically they're pets, and I love them. And he let us into the house, and my sister and I saw them, and I lost it. I was crying so hard. And I know that my parents, they were upset too, and they knew that we would be really upset. Yeah. No. It's not. I'm okay. But I just wanted to tell the story, because I know some people are like they don't understand why I don't eat seafood specifically, and that's why, because I love saltwater fish. I just think they're neat. My dad used to love lionfish, and at one point we got a lionfish, and with lionfish you have to kind of hand feed them shrimp, live shrimp, and it was kind of a lot of work, but they're so cool. They were so cool, and I love them so much. And unfortunately, they're a bit harder to take care of, and it did eventually pass away. But they were so pretty. They were so pretty. There's a lot of really really neat saltwater fish out there. But it's not just that. I just don't enjoy seafood either. I don't like the fishy taste. Um, I don't like the taste of shrimp or anything like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I love saltwater fish. They're great. They're great. And if you were to ask me though, I mean, if there's like, if I had one favorite animal, well then that would be Nikki, obviously. But in general, I do love fish. Seafood is one of your faves. It would be hard to give up. Even my coworker, who's vegetarian, I told her I don't eat seafood, and she was like, "What? Why?" Even though she technically, does not eat seafood either. Uh, really need to find a game like Subnautica where you don't get motion sick. I did buy in a game where you're in the ocean. I can't remember what it's called. We'll play it one day. Sushi is so delicious. Yeah, I like sushi, but I have to get the ones without fish in it, which is really hard. Yeah, I bought it on Switch. I have it. We'll play it one day. One day. Hopefully, I don't get seasick. Aquatope on White Sand. I think I might have heard of it, Dolts. I think I might have heard of it. Insane Aquarium? Oh, I don't know what that is, Nikki. Is that like an aquarium building thing? Game? No main, no mains? No mains. No mains squeak? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I don't eat crab. I don't eat any kind of seafood. The only kind of seafood that I eat is like seaweed. You do ASMR. Kind of. This is our first ASMR stream in almost a year, actually. So we're gonna kind of ease into it. We'll do them for maybe once a week. I'm thinking maybe every Monday or Wednesday or Thursday, because those are normally our shorter streams anyway. We'll see. Exclamation point follow age. Llama, yeah. 7 months. Wow. Like that. Yeah. What was I talking about? 1 year and 8 months. Oh, that's a long time. Wow, yeah. Some people have been following so long. It's insane how long people have stuck around. 1 year and 8 months. Ooh, around the same time. Wait, 1 year, 8 months, 1 day. 1 year, 8 months, 21 hours. Wow, that's so close. Hello, Jumbo. 1 year, 6 months. Wow, these are all fairly close. I eat tuna very, very rarely. I don't like it, but I will eat it if I have to, if there's nothing else. Why tuna instead of anything else? I don't know. I don't like it, but I will eat it, yeah. Versus, oh, I'm sorry, I can't eat that. I don't eat seafood. It's still technically seafood, but sometimes I feel bad for being like, I'm sorry I don't eat it, because it's not like I'm vegetarian, I eat meat. I just don't eat seafood. And I feel like it's kind of tiring, time consuming to explain it to people, and also I feel like they judge me. Oh, so you don't eat seafood because you like fish? Fish? Liking fish is very valid, thank you, but I explain it to people who I know fairly well, but outside of that, like I said, I'm not the most social of people. I don't like re-explaining it every time. opinion on pastas, I don't have very specific opinions on like the individual types of pastas. I like most pasta. I like all. I don't think I've ever come across a pasta that I really don't like, unless it's like tasteless or something. But that's not usually the fault of the pasta, but rather how it's made, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, to each their own. Um, it's not really a matter of how it's grown, but just like the principle of the thing for me. Vodka sauce, yeah. Tasteless or just taste weird, yeah. I haven't had like a ton of different kinds of pasta. But the ones that I've had are good. I like pasta. Pasta's great. What types of character arcs, plot development do you enjoy in books, games, or movies? Hello Azul. I really, really, really like good character arcs where the 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 villain, the antagonist becomes good again, becomes a protagonist, especially if they don't have to die for it. Um, I like a good redemption arc. You know, everybody says, oh, like Zuko redemption arc is peak, and I totally agree with that. If we could have more of stuff like that, then I'd love it. You want redemption arcs? One of my favorite characters is Akechi Goro, so yes. Yes, I want redemption arcs. But it has to be redemption arcs for characters that I like. I don't watch Dragon Ball, but surely you want Totoro to stay. Well, I don't want redemption arcs for everyone. It's very specific types of characters where they were dealt like a really bad hand or something like that, and you know the kind of villains that you still want to root for. Dottore, you like Dottore because he's really messed up. There's characters that should stay messed up, and he's one of them. Yeah. So really good character arcs. I like. Thank you for the Patacorp redeem. I guess in general, I do like villains. It just depends on the kind of villain. Like if they're ugly, I don't usually care. But if they're cute, then it's like if they're cute in a cruel way, then you can stay messed up. But if they're cute in a genuinely sympathetic way, not in like a oh yeah, terrible things happen to them, you should feel bad. It needs to be well written. What's cute? If like a villain is cute, then usually I will like them. Mm-hmm. Question and answer, yeah, we're reading the debut Q&A stuff. Hi Nikki, you done? All done? Oisho. Oisho. Give me 1 second, I'm losing the feeling in my legs. Aizen do be handsome. He was not my type personally. Personally, I was not a huge fan of Aizen. I haven't been into Bleach in a very long time. Oisho. Here you go. Here you go. When I was very young and I was just getting into anime, Baby Jen did really like Itachi from Naruto. So, I guess that counts too, right? Are you into those kind of main characters where they suffer too much and you feel sad for them? It depends. It depends on the character and how well written it is. There's some main characters that maybe it's not written as well as it should be, like I don't know how many of you have heard or watched or read Bungo Stray Dogs. I really like the protagonist in that series. Unfortunately, I don't think that they're written super well. I want to feel bad for them, but unfortunately, it's not written as well that as I felt it could have been for your main protagonist. Like, because they are also one of those characters that suffer a lot, um, but it's just not portrayed very well. Still waiting for another season. I think the third season came out, right? And I haven't watched it yet. So many pretty guys in that show. Yeah. Super well. In general, though, I don't mind it as a protagonist thing. I feel like a lot of protagonists' shtick is they suffer a lot, especially in anime. You know, oh, this terrible thing happens to them, that terrible thing. In a lot of media, I mean, that's just the protagonist. It's just a protagonist thing. I don't mind it as long as it's done well. There's a lot of like tropes that I don't mind as long as it's done well. Hi, Nikki. You're making sounds again. The hero's journey requires suffering, basically. And I mean, there's definitely some series where I'm just like, no, please let them be happy. I can't remember any off the top of my head, but oh, Tokyo Ghoul, I guess, is one where everybody is very, very sad. A lot. That one would have been nice. Would have been nice. But they have to be semi-competent, yeah. Also in video games, I don't know a lot about all the Resident Evil games, but I can imagine that in those type of games there's a lot of suffering. I bet. Let's see. Hypothetically, this is a hypothetical. Usually they show how a traumatic event makes someone, the protagonist, a better person, but they don't always show how it negatively impacts them. Oh, I don't know that series, Leo. But yeah. A lot of shows, especially if it's like a shonen kind of a thing. Hi, Apollyon, welcome. Um, they don't really linger on it a lot, unfortunately. Or with some, maybe a few, maybe they linger on it. Maybe too much. I am instantly soothed by your voice. I am instantly soothed by your presence. Hello. The negative can be used to develop a revenge plot. Yeah, exactly. You can marry a billionaire and he will financially support you for the rest of your life. But he made the money in crypto and he will tell you about it every chance he gets. If you divorce him or he dies under mysterious circumstances, you no longer get anything. Do you take the deal? Hello, Vortoxy. Yeah, we're doing ASMR for the first time in a very, very long time. I can marry a billionaire. He'll financially support me for the rest of his life. I made the money in crypto and he'll tell me about it every chance he gets. This is so relaxing. I love your ASMR. I love your ASMRs. Thank you. I'm really not doing much. We're just reading the Q&A, and Nikki is being she's being extra clingy today because she always chooses ASMR streams to be extra clingy. Marry for love, people. Well, yes, ideally. This is just a hypothetical. And to be fair, I do talk about money a lot. Is he lovely outside of the crypto debuff? If he is, then maybe the debuff is acceptable. He would have to be really, really lovely. I don't know. I don't know. I do know someone who is kind of into crypto, and they don't talk about it that much. But it's not just about the crypto thing. It's like, what does that imply about you? You know? Can you imagine the sweetest guy ever, just absolutely lovely, but every day he does a 2 hour crypto session? God, God had to give them some kind of weakness, huh? Um, I don't know. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the worst fault in the world, but that would not make a very good impression on me. It would not make a very good impression on me. Yeah, I hope Ari is very comfy. If they're into crypto and NFTs, oh my god. Next, you're gonna tell me they're into AI too. Jack Grimm, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. By AI specifically mean like, you know, the AI that steals art and stuff. If they're into all that, then you know, I don't think there's much hope. I don't think there's much hope. There's no way. There's no way I can get money from this guy. I mean, I don't even need $1 billion. They're an AI artist. Oh god. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. I mean, $1 billion is a lot of money. Money isn't everything. It's absolutely not, but it is a lot of things. It is a lot of things. I think it depends. It depends. Do I have to live with him? Can we have separate houses? Do I have to speak to him? Can we be legally married, but we just live completely separate lives? Yeah, just $1 million. That's all I ask. I don't need a billion. I don't need a billion. I'm a humble person. $1 billion is too much. Just play musical chairs with him using his 50 vacation houses. The 50 vacation houses he bought with crypto. That's hard. I kind of want to say no. But, like, I don't know how I would react if that was actually a thing, you know? But, ideally, I would say no. It's not like I'm dying for money, like I need money right now, or I will perish. You know, knock on wood. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard. I want to say no. I could support so many people's lives with $1 billion, though. I could give so much money to my friends and family. Like, does the good outweigh the bad? So, thank you for the posture check. I mean, crypto is really bad for the environment, too. I want to say no, but I don't know how I would actually react in that situation. It is Wartoxy. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a mood, like you're surviving, but money and having money for the future is still a stressor. Having that stressor removed would be great, yeah. And just having the opportunity to help the people that I love, that would also be great. Yeah. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I mean, about the same, honestly. I see myself with a full-time job, doing full-time streaming. I hope. It's about the doors of opportunities it gives, yeah. But it's like, at what cost? At what cost? Stress in general should be removed. Yeah, if only. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Yeah, older. Older, but honestly, I can't really imagine that it's going to change that much. I mean, who knows? 5 years is a long time, but I hope that in 5 years you can full-time stream no office job outside. Thank you, Napoleon. I think I've accepted that realistically I need a job. I will probably have to have a job even in 5 years. Hopefully you'll be living on your own by then. I think that would be very difficult. I don't in 5 years I don't really see myself making enough money to live by myself. So honestly about the same. Married, 12 and a half kids, 3 houses, and 5 cars. Brand, that is my nightmare. That is a nightmare. I would never, ever, ever have kids. Ever. I cannot even stress to you how much I will never, ever have kids. 3 houses. Oh God. Oh God. I mean, ideally, I would just want like one soundproofed 1-bedroom apartment so that I can just do my streams and not have a ton of space that I need to clean constantly. Yeah, 3 mortgages, 3 houses. God, imagine paying all that off. No thank you. No thank you. I don't even know where I'll be in 1 year. So much can change in that single year. Yeah. But after the past few years of my life being relatively the same, I can't imagine things changing that much. But again, you'll never know. You never know. Hold on, let me hydrate really quick. What are the parts of streaming that you like most? I like it when I make chat laugh, honestly. It's a very satisfying feeling. And when I laugh too, obviously. If there's something that happens that's very funny, I feel what do you call it? It's very satisfying. I laugh, I know, it's crazy. You like it when we make it? No, I like it when I make myself laugh. God. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. I fully support people who are against kids. The kids that play outside my front lawn are currently destroying my life as we speak. I am so against having kids. I think that people who are like, oh, kids or no kids is not a deal breaker are insane. Kids are absolutely a deal breaker. They're 100% a deal breaker. How can you just be neutral about it? I really like the shadow coming off your hat. It looks great. Thank you, Just. Yeah, Cora did an amazing job with it. Yeah, I think anytime when anytime when I am reassured that people are enjoying the streams, I guess. Because sometimes I get concerned. I'm like, oh God, this is completely boring, isn't it? I'm boring people. Oh man. Because I'm a paranoid person, is all. So, when people are talk about like, oh, I love this part of stream and stuff like that, it's very gratifying. Makes me think that maybe I'm improving somebody's day just a little bit, making work easier or homework easier or whatever. I love your streams. I love you. It's understandable. It's hard to tell if people like your streams or not, or what part they like more, etc. Performing is hard. It is, because it's hard to tell people's reactions sometimes, because we only see what they type. So it's like, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? You improve a lot of our days. Big fan. Sign my Chen Chen tattoo. Please don't get a tattoo of my name. Oh god. Oh god. It's okay here. I mean, it's not like I like it here or anything. A lot of people also just lurk or having something in the background. Exactly, exactly, and that's totally valid. It's totally valid, but um, it's just harder to tell. It's harder to tell, you know. Like, are people enjoying it? Are they like, oh god, I gotta find somebody, and I gotta find a new streamer ASAP or something. Jen only does right, never any wrong. Yeah, thank you for the coffee trio. Okay. I also enjoy streaming because even if the game is boring, you know, chat is still there, and or even if I have nothing to say, then I can read chat and fill the space, you know? Like, it's that's why I cannot do video content, because it's not like I can just read chat and when I can't think of what to say, I have nothing. I have nothing. More positive feedback needed. No, 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 no. You guys don't have to change your behavior or anything. This is just me explaining the parts of stream that I enjoy. Have a Qualtrics survey at the end of stream sent to random gens on a scale of 1 to 5. How much did you like the stream? Or what? 1 is a lot and 5 is tons and tons. You know, Twitch actually did do like some kind of survey thing, I think, where they tell you, or you tell them what you like about the stream or something like that. I think for ASMR streams, an audience is almost guaranteed for you. Yeah, and that's a little bit part of kind of why I stopped doing them. It's a very very small part, because I want the main thing to be gaming. I think that I think that I think that ASMR is very very relaxing, but I think our best moments, some of the best moments, or a lot of the best moments, are when something exciting happens when we're gaming. It's not really like I'll just drop and do like some kind of bit, you know, when I'm doing an ASMR stream, you know. Does that make sense? I feel like gaming streams have a better opportunity for 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 me to be more entertaining, which obviously is like the opposite of ASMR. Um, so while I'm very grateful that people want to come to hang out at the ASMR streams, gaming is still gonna be our main thing. It's so easy to talk to everyone here. Your community is great. Yes, our community is very good, and I am very, very, very grateful for you guys, even if it is very difficult to show it sometimes. Not my fault, but you know, it's difficult. Community so powerful. Thank you. There's a react to moments in this stream function. 1 day per week ASMR thing. Yeah, we'll see how often it ends up being. It might be 1 per week. It might be 1 every 2 weeks. Once a month, maybe. We'll see. For now, we're gonna try once a week. It's just that there's so many games that I wanted to do too, and I still feel like I'm not very good at ASMR. Provides variety. Yeah. Pop off moments, exactly. I initially found you for your ASMR, but some of my biggest and most memorable moments from stream come from gaming streams. Yeah, exactly. Like, we have a lot of VODs that I've posted on YouTube, but it's like, for a lot of them, I don't think a lot of them really stick out, except for the ones where I really plan things, like the haircut one, and that one was kind of difficult for me. It was fun, but there's a lot of setting up and it's hard to do that kind of a thing for several hours, you know. I would need to put more effort into it, I think, and I am a very tired person. Jen is grateful of us sometimes. I feel very much so on the outskirts of the community, occasionally coming in just to say hello or just like, but you've created a wonderful community and they're genuinely an entertaining streamer. Thank you for Toxie. It's not really about like you're more of a community member the more you participate. Really, anybody who drops by, I'm super appreciative. And you drop by a lot for Toxie, especially considering I do stream a ton. I stream every single day. You know, it's not very easy for people to come to every stream or even most streams. So, you know, to me, if I even recognize you, you know, at that point you're basically a community member, you know. Yeah. There's no like, oh, you're not a member of this community. If you click that follow button, even if you're just a lurker, you know, it counts. You are camouflaged. I have no idea who you are, Snowing Heart. Step by step, yeah. We're all just here to vibe, just here to either be entertained with gaming streams or chill to ASMR, you know? We're just little guys. Let me drink water again. Oh man. Honestly, it's a good thing we're doing ASMR because, whew, after yesterday, my throat was feeling it just a little bit. Blue whales can't camouflage very easily, that's right. Good choice. I completely forgot we were doing ASMR tonight. I intended ASMR to be next week, next Sunday. Hee. But that's okay. That's why I'm a little bit unprepared. Get some good rest. Yes. You too. I hope you're also resting well, Apollyon. Please don't feel like you need to like type in chat or anything. Rest your wrists. Just get that good sweet rest. You more than deserve it. You more than deserve it. Hello, Sparrow. Doing good, thank you. We are vibing and reading, doing a little question and answer session. Okay. What are things you love / look for in games? Any particularly good examples that stick in your mind? Thank you, Jen. I am resting a little. You should be resting a lot. Resting so much. Please take it easy. Things I love / look for in games. I have a list. I did have that list in the gamer backlog thing of things that I like in games. Let me see. We have a whole list. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Where's my pins? Oh, sorry about that. Pins. Where did it go? Oh, this one. Okay. I do like JRPGs. If the game has a dating sim feature and one of the characters are very cute, then that's a big plus. I like games where you can get very attached to the characters, and they have cute character designs. Generally, I do prefer like anime art styles, That is just my preference. I am an anime girl on the internet. It's probably not much of a surprise. Um, Good stories I can get into without reading a whole book on lore. Yeah, stories like or games where there's a whole bunch of lore to it, but most of it you will never ever see. Like League, for example. And that's a big one off the top of my head. Apparently there's so much lore in League, but all I ever see about that game is the gameplay. Is there lore in the game itself? I have no hecking idea. I have no idea. The lore of League is terrible. League lore is so good. Horrible. Wait, what? Atrocious? I do know that the series that they made was very good. Mixed messages. The writing is garbage. Are you guys about to fight? Are you about to fight right now? I mean, not really. There's lore outside the gameplay, though. Wait, not really what? League has a huge amount of lore. I know it has a huge amount of lore, but like, do you get that through gameplay? I mean, do you get that through like the game itself? Where do people find out this lore? Have you checked? What do you mean lore page? What do you mean lore page? Like it's books that you read? There's so much lore in League and they constantly change it. Oh god. The writing style is lacking. The content is nice. It's completely external. Oh, I hate that. No, I hate that. It's a MOBA. How would you get any gameplay lore? I don't know. Same thing with like Smite, etc. There's probably a wiki page. Oh god. Oh god, yeah, that kind of stuff I can't stand. A single little voice line in game. Oh god. A universe of League of Legends. The series that they did was very very good. My family was watching it and I saw part of it. It was very very good. It's so difficult to actually include lore in MOBAs. I mean, even if it's a MOBA game, they could have something, right? Like not outside of the main part of the game, you know? Yeah. The part that I watched of it was good, but like I said, I have so little time, and I don't think I think if my family's watching it, I would maybe catch little bits and pieces of it, but I think they might have already finished it. Hold on, let me hydrate again. Alright. Lore with character screens or stuff that's on websites. Yeah, that stuff, I hate that. I hate that. Can't stand that. Games where I can be a nuisance to everyone around me. Yeah, like Untitled Goose Game, that was really fun. I think that makes for very good content, and I just think it's fun. Just messing with people and not facing any consequences. I love that. Puzzles that aren't too convoluted. Like I like puzzle games like Professor Layton. I think it's doable without spending hours and hours on a single puzzle. Because I feel like if that happens, then it kind of is not very good for stream. That bottle sound was nice. Oh, my little what do you call it? Water flask. I don't know how to make good sounds with it though. I feel like it's too loud. It's so loud. Show full model, sure. I'm also just not a fan of the company itself, so. Goose Game, yeah. Goose Game was great. They have the cat game. That cat game is gonna be coming out next year. That'll be exciting. I'm looking forward to playing the cat game. Let's see. Little Gator game. Oh, I think think I might have heard of that one. Yeah, you play as a little cat running around in the city trying to get home, and you cause like mischief. Well, maybe not mischief, but you do little quests and stuff. It looked very cute. No feet? Of course not. It's the internet. I specifically asked for closed shoes. The open world kitty game? Yeah. Thank you, Leo. I'm so excited too. Oh my god. Oh man, finally. Oh, Stray? Yeah, but Stray is the clicking ASMR. I'm glad it doesn't sound bad. Stray is very pretty and all, but I think I would get motion sick and more clicks and scroll wheels. You actually like the clicking and the scroll wheels, yeah? Is that too loud? Oopsie, accidentally brought up YouTube Studio. Teehee. You really like it? Yeah? Yeah? Goodbye. Where did she go? Too close? What do you mean? What's wrong? What's wrong? Personal space. You don't need personal space. Discord, Discord. 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 Someone take the Ant-Man suit away from her. Okay, this is as close as it gets. Wait, boss, what's the closest you can be to the mic? Hello, hello. I'm like eating the mic right now. Hi, hi. Discord, 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 Discord. He's good, yeah, he's good, he's good, he's good. Just woke up to a Jen jump scare. Why is she so close? Why not? Why not? Tingles, yeah? Yeah? Can you do your best ara? Stop trying to get me to do an ara. I can't do an ara, especially not with an ASMR mic. Meow. I can't meow an ASMR mic. Meow. 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 Do you have a catchphrase? Do I have a catchphrase? There's a bunch of phrases I say a lot, but I don't know if I have a catchphrase. You can stay like this if I get meows. That is not a legitimate ara. The $1 million catchphrase, probably. It's not really one thing that I say though. Just anything involving $1 million. Super tingly for this way, to be honest. Oh yeah, I don't think the soft spoken is more for like is more tingly, probably honestly. Hello Akka. Hello Akka, much appreciated of course. I mean it is supposed to be an ASMR stream. It's really conducted more like just a South Sudan. Discord, 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 Discord. I don't think I can do a meow. I don't think I can do a proper meow because meows are louder. Meow, 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 meow. 2 million meow routine going for free today. Well, I suppose I did O from yesterday, right? Oh, I can't do like a purr sound. It's like rolling your tongue, right? I can't roll my tongue quietly. I can't do it quietly. Nailed it. Been sleeping all day because you're sick and now it's like 3 a.m. Oh no, please get some rest. 3 a.m. Oh god. I hope you feel better soon. You're gonna be doing meows for a whole stream then. Shh. Discord, 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 Discord. Okay, let me back up a little bit. And you thought you'd have a hard time coming back to ASMR? It's still a little bit of a transition. A little bit. You're just too talented. I didn't know about that. That was parasocially close. Oh, oopsie, I clicked something. Teehee. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Thank you for the stretch redeem. Thank you for those meows. I was super healed. Thank you, of course. Anything for my papa. I wonder if, hold on. I do have a lid here. It's a little bit louder than I thought. Thank you for the stretch and the posture check. The cooldowns weren't lined up. Lian, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's so loud. I like the pop sound though. Picnic, picnic, picnic. my little can of Pikanika right in front of me, actually. Pikanika, Pikanika, Pikanika. Do you guys still prefer the soft spoken or do you prefer the whispers? We only really ever did like one whisper only stream. Pikanika, Pikanika, Pikanika. Both work, yeah. Okay, it might be better to switch. Soft spoken for you? Yeah, I prefer soft spoken too. Soft spoken is like relaxing, whispers more tingly, yeah. Oh yeah. Other things that I like in video games. Rekka, thank you for the follow. Please make yourself at home. I do like mystery games and RPG Maker games. I want to play more RPG Maker games. I think Buddy Simulator 1984 is really up my alley. I've been really enjoying that one. Honestly, I don't know how much Apollyon was there for it, but I feel like he would enjoy it too. Maybe, Apollyon, if you're still around, it's not super scary. It's not like a super overtly horror game so far for me yet, but it's very Undertale vibes. It has like pretty big Undertale vibes. Buddy Simulator, yeah. It's pretty cheap too, and apparently it's on Steam. Hello Rekka, welcome. It's very cute. Yeah. Very, very charming, cute Undertale-like horror game. It's like if Undertale was a horror game. How did Hookie just mention Undertale? Yeah. It's not. I mean, it's not like I mean, I haven't finished it yet. Apparently, we're only like halfway through the game, but I don't know if it's gonna be like a masterpiece the way that Undertale was. But I think it does the horror part very nicely, where I'm not like super scared through the whole thing or anything like that. It has like its little creepy-ish moments, tiny little spooky moments, but it's very, very cute. The humor is very Undertale-like, honestly. I feel like it's like Undertale inspired. So if you ever end up playing it, I hope you enjoy it. I would love to watch you play it. If you do. I think there's different routes too. That's a lovely name, Jen. Thank you. Rekka is also a very nice name. Walking sims. I do really like walking sims. Unfortunately, most of them are first person, considering they are a walking sim, and they make me motion sick. And a lot of the ones that I have not played, I have already watched a playthrough for. Walking sims are normally very story intensive, I think, usually. So if I've already watched it, then it's kind of most of the experience already. Psychological thrillers. I would love to play more games that are not really horror, but more psychological thriller-like. That would be nice. Relatable and understandable. Yeah. If it has a voice actor I like too, that is also a big plus. I think that's about it for the things that I look for in games. These days I also do like farming sims more too. I think I'm just kind of picky about it. Oh, Absu was the underwater game that I wanted to play. Hopefully it doesn't make me motion sick. We shall see. Okay, back to Q&A. What was my favorite game that I streamed in 2022? That's hard. I would need to see like a list. I don't remember what we played in 2022. I think maybe we finished Great Ace Attorney by then. Hoi, thank you for the follow. Please make yourself at home. What question are we doing? Doge's most recent one. What was your favorite game you streamed in 2022? Honestly, Violet was really fun. I really enjoyed Violet. Oh, we did Harvestella too, right? Yeah, Harvest. Yeah, I think maybe Violet, Pokemon Violet, or Harvestella. Hello, Nico Nico Ni. But then also, I think, were we also finishing up Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney? Because that one was also really good. Honestly, it was one of my favorites out of the Professor Layton series. It was so good. Yeah, Ace Attorney was last year, yeah. Thank you, Rekka. Yeah, Harvestella was really fun. Really, really chill time. Hard to pick just one. Hard to pick just one. Jen just couldn't get enough of the trolley problem. So happy Professor Layton is coming back. Yeah, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Definitely definitely the game that I'm looking forward to the most next year. Granted, they haven't announced a lot of games for next year yet that I know of, but that would be it for me. Yeah. I might say Pokemon Violet just because it was such a fun game. It was a really, really fun game. Pokemon Arceus was also really good too, and I think that was the beginning of 2022. Arceus was also great. I loved it so much. The only thing about that is, as far as streaming experiences go, unfortunately, Arceus did get a lot of people unhappy with it. But as far as games go, it was very, very fun. Persona 5, yeah, as a game, that is also definitely one that's like, as a game, it was great. But yeah, there were problems. I'm honestly kind of relieved they did not announce a Persona 6. So I don't have to think about whether or not I'm going to stream it. If I don't stream it, I don't know when I would have time to play it. So I probably would have if it interested me. God sends you into the past, you find a way to return. God says, haha, no, Legend of Arceus. Honestly, it's really sad, but it's kind of funny. But yeah, I feel so bad for the protagonist because that's really messed up. But it was a very, very good game. It was a very, very good game. God, could not get enough of it. And I think Violet did a very good job of also being just an extremely fun game. Buggy, sure. I was not personally affected by any major bugs or anything like that. Most of it was just people looking for bugs, I think. But it was fun. It was so fun. Very good concepts, yeah. I hope that they're able to flesh them out more in the next one. I really hope we get another Arceus game. Visage was good. Visage was good because I was not terrified of it. Somehow, some way, we were able to get through that game. It was definitely scary, but it was good. I think it was a good stream game. It's just now, I think I'm very scared of picking another horror game in case I get too scared that I can't finish it. Hello, Hellspawn. Yeah, I want to do another horror game. I mean, right now we are technically playing a horror game, but we'll see. You do so well with horror games? Absolutely not. That one stream we had with At Dead of Night, that was a really bad stream. That was a really bad stream. I was in that closet for 2 hours. Oh god, and I never even finished Layers of Fear 2. Was that VOD deleted? Oh no, I didn't delete it. But it's gone now. It's gone now. I certainly did not say it. Can I save it? Can I please see? No, it's gone. It's gone. Cause in that game, at Dead of Night 2, you're basically in a hotel, and the proprietor of the hotel, the manager or whatever, is basically stalking you and trying to kill you, and he like it was so good. It was so bad. So he has the keys, you know, and he'll get into the rooms, and you have to find the clues, and solve like the puzzles and stuff like that. But there's only like a few safe spots where he can never get you, and he can. It's not. Maybe another thing that was bad for me was the way the game works. It's like I don't know how you call it. I don't know what the word for it is, but it's like I don't know if it was based, if it's like pictures or something like that, but you can only go forward. I don't know how you explain that kind of game, but like you can't you don't move around freely. You have to move around in like blocks and stuff like that, but you're still kind of in first person. Yeah, it's like the whole game is one big video file. Yeah. It was like Google Maps, exactly. So if he's like right behind you or something like that, you can only turn to the right and you see him and he kills you, kind of a thing, or he hits you in the head. It's not like a chance where you can just like run, you know. Just the way like the AI worked. Apparently he could like hide in your closet, hide in like the bathroom or something, and then when you come out of the closet, he can like jump up and scare you. If you look through like the peephole through the door, he can show up there, or he can jump up and scare you, kind of a thing. And the game made me so paranoid, just because you never know when. Well, it gives you hints. It gives you like audio hints where he'll call out, but you don't really. Full motion video game. Ah, interesting. I was just so paranoid the whole time that I hid in a closet for like the last hour, and I was just constantly at every little thing hiding in the closets. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, he could. Yeah, it. There were definitely close calls where I was getting into that closet at the very last second as he was coming into the room. Yeah, it was not. It's a very good. Not my type of horror game. I don't even remember what we were talking about. What was your favorite game you streamed in 2022? Yeah, definitely not that one. But yeah, we should try to play more horror games that are more my speed. I'm just so picky about them because when I get really really scared, I cannot force myself through the game. I can't do it. I would just hide forever. I was so upset. It's funny because Dash recommended it, and he was like, "Yeah, it's not that scary," but it wasn't, because it was a little silly. It was a little bit like silly. like the main bad guy, the hotel manager himself wasn't the scariest of people. It's just the principle of the thing where he's just stalking you throughout the whole thing, and oh, just not my kind of thing. I don't want to do this on repeat during Visage. Yeah, Visage was a wild time. It was good. It was good. It was a good one. On the scale of hot peppers, it must be one of the very spicy ones. Yeah, I think what do you call it? The morgue assistant one, something like that. That one too, I would not do well in, because there's like a lot of jump scares. Anything with jump scares, I cannot do. Mortuary's assistant, yeah. I watched the pedal play part of that one. I was like, yeah, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. It was the big horror movie that I think it came out recently, I'm assuming, because everybody was streaming it at the same time. That's why I was saying that I think Resident Evil 4 might be better, because I think it's less scary. It's just that I would not be good at the shooty parts at all. Good morning, Mr. Kanangas. I don't know when we'll play it though. I'm assuming it's kind of expensive, and I don't know if it'll go on sale anytime soon. We shall see. Alright. Let's try to get in a few more questions. I'm totally playing it on easy though. If we do it, there's no way. Like, Beto has way more experience playing shooty pew pew games than me, and he kept dying on normal. So there's no way. And everybody is saying that game is harder. There's no way. I'm hoping easy isn't so bad. Let's see. What are 2 to 3 skills you wish you were better at? Any plans in those areas to allow you to talk more about your hobbies and show off personality interests to new viewers? 2 to 3 skills I wish I was better at. Social skills. I really do wish that I could just, I mean, it's very sad for me, pathetic to say it, but I do wish I had better social skills. I feel bad for people that I just can't make conversation. I try, but easy mode makes the game super accessible. Heck yeah. Communication is hard, it is, but I mean, it would be nice to just play more games with other people and stuff, but parasocial skills. Oh yeah, God, I would love to be more parasocial though. Yeah, social skills definitely one thing. Things I wish I was better at. Adulting. If I could adult better, that would be so nice. Isa Kader, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Last one would be marketing. I don't think that I marketed debut very well. If I could be a better at like social media and stuff, if I could have more energy for it, I think if I had like posted things to other like TikTok and stuff like that, it would have been better. But I was so tired that I couldn't bring myself to do it. Hello, Isuke there. Welcome, welcome. It can be very hard to know what goes viral. Yeah, and I know that my taste is maybe not the mainstream thing, if that makes sense. Like I know that everybody likes the big boopas and stuff like that. So that might be part of it, a little bit, a little bit. Jen trying to be one of the cool kids with that TikTok advertising. Yeah, yeah. I think it, it's a very good opportunity. And it's not that you can't advertise after you debut too, but like now that I'm debuted, I'm so tired. I don't want to market anymore. I don't want to market anymore. No more. It would attract different types of people. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, I know that that's kind of where the market is. You did bust out the Chorba stuff. Yeah, and granted, I did not post a video with the Chorbas, so. Not the same market, yeah. Yeah. To help you get the batongas. I should. At the very least, I want to do a video with the lighting that Coral did. That would be nice. That would be nice. Attracting those kinds of people lets us mods do fun stuff with them. Yeah. But I don't want to make it too big of a job either. And it's not like you can't be popular just because you don't do what you don't cater to a specific audience or anything like that. I just don't market enough. I just don't market enough. I need to market more and probably better. I'm too tired to follow trends and stuff like that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, getting a little bit sleepy. It's okay. It's almost bedtime. Please define and outline clearly a 5-step ladder or 5 criteria list for acquiring the legendary yet elusive good bean status. No. It's like I said, the good bean status, it's not given, it's earned. It's something that you have to be naturally. You have to naturally be a good bean to get it. You can't, there are no clear steps. It is very hard to become a good bean after you have already been assigned a role mentally in my head. Whiskers, you just have to accept that you are now one of the usual offenders. I don't even know what that is. It's just a silly little title that I mentally gave certain people, certain chat members, because they're always really nice. So it's like if people are always genuinely, if they they show up a lot and they're very nice all the time, then in my head I'm like, oh, it's that person. They're a good bean. That's all it is. That's all it is. Aurora. You strive for good bean status. Yeah, yeah. You're good, Rotary. I hesitate now to be like, yeah, you're a good bean, because then everybody goes insane. But you're definitely good, Rotary. I don't remember any bad behavior from you. Yes, heart is a whale. Her heart is very solidly whale status. You'll take it. Excellent. I'm getting the community to learn to settle. Perfect. Please recount the tale of the formation of ID Lost and you joining. Bonus points for formatting it in classic Disney format. No. You've done nothing wrong. ID Lost forming. The story has been told before. Basically, we were all members of a Discord community of artists, and even though I was not an artist, I was also part of it, called Dragalia, based on Dragalia Lost, the gacha mobile game, and it was a little community for artists, and that's where we all met. Hat Nerd, thank you for the follow. Please make yourself at home. I met it through a mutual. I guess you could call it like an acquaintance invited me to the server, and I had accepted, and that was basically it. The hit and dead collab Nintendo and Side Games Dragalia Lost. Yep. So it brought a lot of good memories. I played the game for, honestly, I only played for like a year, and then eventually they had gotten into VTubers, and I had taken a break from social media, and when I came back, everyone was into VTubers. Whose idea was it in the first place? I was not there from the conception of the server, so I don't know all of the specifics. It wasn't a member of the current Identity Lost to my knowledge. But yeah, by then, they were all into VTubers. I think you're confused by the sudden shift. I was just coming back in, and I just didn't know what VTubers were. I think I might have vaguely seen things, I guess, but I was off social media completely for I think half a year or a year or something like that. And so that's kind of how I was introduced to it. I think that was around when Apollyon started streaming. So I'd watch Apollyon streams, I'd watch Fire streams. I watched Fire streams even before that, but even before she was officially a VTuber, I think. I don't know. Before she used an avatar, maybe? Because I was one of the founders, so that was the very beginning. I don't think she had an avatar back then. And I think eventually they were like, Jen, do you want to be a VTuber too, or something like that? But I don't know if I was even streaming at the time. I can't remember the exact timeline before she became an actual Fire Cat. Yeah. See, I watched Apollyon and Fire streams too. We're like twins for real, yeah. And then eventually I wanted to start. I put out a tweet or something, that I was vaguely interested in starting streaming, and Fire saw it, and she offered to help me, and that was it. So after, basically, I wasn't there during the conception of Identity Lost either. That was when I was on my break. But where was I going with that thought? Yeah. So I'm not sure exactly how that happened, but they invited me to the Discord, and it was a chill time. I remember I still didn't understand, I didn't really understand how it all worked. So I was just like, oh yeah, this is cool. This is neat. I have no idea what I'm doing. Our Discord break, come back, and voila, VTuber and ID lost. Pretty much. Pretty much. It was fun though. It was fun. It was nice seeing all my friends. You know, they were making like avatars and stuff like that. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's like being introduced to a whole new world. You didn't understand that streamers shouldn't stream 10 hours every day. I don't stream 10 hours every day. I can imagine the shock. It's not really shocking, it's more I didn't really understand what it was, I guess. I didn't know what Hololive was or anything like that. Callie was like the first VTuber outside of my friends that I really got into, because this was right before Hololive EN first wave dropped. So I was there when she first debuted, and I heard, her first song, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And I watched a few of her streams, and that's probably how I really got into VTubers outside of the friends. It's like a new branch of entertainment, yeah. And then after I started streaming, I realized I enjoyed it. Apollyon and Fire were very kind to ask if I wanted to be a VTuber too, basically. Yeah, so they helped me design it and meet the model and stuff like that. Now here we are, 2.5 years later or so. Ish. Thank you for the answer. Yeah, it's probably not the best answer. It was kind of a long time ago. But yeah. Let's go, yeah. I am forever grateful to you and Fire and everyone else, Apollyon. Fire's so good at getting us into VTubing. She's so helpful and excited about it, yeah. I'm assuming Fire also got you into the idea of streaming too? Or were you already kind of interested just because of like the VTuber stuff in general? And they blessed me with the cutest ears. That's right. Okay, I think that's all the questions, at least in the forum. Good morning, Thrash. You just arrived at the end of the stream because I do have work in the morning. It feels so weird to be going back to work. I feel like I'm debuted. I should have at least one more day off, but alas, you had one more? No, I answered that one. My favorite game that I streamed in 2022? Well, I didn't really answer. It's more like a tie. The second to the last one? Do you think it was as time? No, I answered that one. During Pokemon. Yesterday, when we were answering questions a little bit, I said TLDR probably more time because I am not very smart, and I mean, I was not born in Japan, and my family doesn't know Japanese either, so it's harder for me to learn. Okay. Alright. Thank you guys for coming. We'll probably do this again maybe next week. Monday. Because I think Mondays I'm usually the most tired, and that's probably a good time to do an ASMR stream. Because I'm already tired. Hello, Heart. Thank you. Miss the ASMR, yeah. Thank you for knocking me, of course. Yes, go follow Apollyon, or I'll never do another ASMR stream again. Yay! was real good. Hopefully next stream it'll actually be more ASMR. Like maybe I'll try to do more actual triggers. What? That's right. That's right. Apollyon, you let me know if any of them don't follow you, and I'll cancel ASMR until they do. Until they do. That's right. That's right. Just make it work for you. Yeah. I don't know why I scheduled it for Sunday. I just wanted it on the schedule, and I thought Sunday was like the furthest weekend day, but I was wrong. This is really nice though. Love the Satsudon vibe of this. Hey, thank you. Yeah. I think a lot of them were kind of Satsudon like before too, but we are still easing back in. You thought Sunday was tomorrow? No, no, no. It's the way the schedule looked. Cause I put the starting day as Monday, and then I got mixed up with the dates, and I thought it would be Sunday next week, but it's tonight. So I thought on the schedule you set it to the 24th. No. No, 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 no. No, I got mixed up with the dates because I thought, never mind. I don't know how to explain it, but I thought, ugh, it was scheduled, Jen. It was scheduled, Jen. She did it, not me. Okay, I can show Mother one more time. Don't worry about it. All you need to know is it's not my fault. The skirt is still so pretty. If it's not tracking super well, it's just because my 3DO is in the way. Thank you for the wonderful stream. Thank you for dropping by, Apollyon. I know it's late for you. Please rest well. Alrighty. Let me go find somebody to the raid. Thank you guys again for joining. Oh, Hyper, AJ Hyper, thank you for the follow. Armando, thank you for the follow. Sorry, did I miss that earlier? 2 minutes ago. Oy, oy, oy. Thank you, thank you. There's a hat toggle? Of course. 1 second. And you wanna know what else? You know what else? We can have long hair. Well, medium length. Medium length. Good sleepsy, yeah? Nice, nice, nice. We can have hair tuck. Cute, yeah. Alright. Oh, and I can take the shawl off. Okay, you can see it now. It's okay. Okay, next time, next time. Let me go find someone to read. Alright. Good night, everybody. Oh god, I have to find someone doing ASMR. Almost forgot. Okay. Okay, let's see. Haven't done this in a while. I think there's some people we haven't raided before. Hello, Armando. Hello, hello, Cluff? Is it Cluff? The long hair, I'm obsessed, I know. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we are ending though, because I do need to sleep for work tomorrow. 1 second. We probably will again eventually, Dodge, but if possible, I do want to raid other VTubers. Alright. Good night, everybody. Bye bye.